श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ 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 नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ।
गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये, निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः, यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पः। ॐ नमः शिवाय, 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 ॐ नमः शिवाय। Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya. और इस कुर्सी ला, इस कुर्सी को हटा इसमें विदाउट हैंडल कुर्सी. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 ये क्या है? Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. वर्किंग है वो. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Har Namah Parvati Pataya Har Har. Shri Sadgurnath Maharaj ki jai. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Close the door, please. I had mentioned many times that this world is nothing but everything that is a God. Isha Vasyam Idagam Sarva. Everywhere same God is there in Nirgun Nirakar Roop also and in Sagun Nirakar Roop also. God is all pervading. But it is not manifest everywhere to bless us. Like in your whole body, you feel eyes are here. But I have seen a person who sees with his hand, who closes his eyes and reads with his fingers. Sense organs are of the nature of thought, powers, and it pervades the whole body. But the sense organ called eye is manifest only in the socket called this external eye, what you call the eye. Structural eye, and another is the functional eye. Structural eye is a physiological thing, and the functional eye is pervading, but it is manifested through the headquarter called this golak. So God, although He is all pervading, but He is not manifest everywhere in the same blessing capacity. The place where the God is manifested in its blessing capacity is called Tirtha. So like eyes are not there everywhere, similarly, eyes are not manifest everywhere, but it needs a special apparatus to manifest the eye. Like if I say, please let me know what is the sound, or can you see the top Mars, can you see? You may have a knowledge of astronomy, I don't have. You may see this is Mars, this is Venus, this is Jupiter. Some people may see, some people may not see. But to know more about Mars and to use the capacities of the Mars to take photographs from the Mars and from the Moon, you need some special apparatus. Therefore they had sent Chandrayaan, India had sent Chandrayaan in the Moon, if you know that. And from there they had taken thousands of pictures that particular satellite was taking. Probe, what is it called? Half probe was put, half was broken somewhere. Because Moon is 400,000 kilometers from Earth. So God is everywhere. Please be such so that I can see you all and you can see me all, and don't see your phones. Phone you can see after 1 hour. Put it off, please. So, how this Tirth came up, I'll tell you the greatness of one Jeev only brought this Tirth. The power of any Jeev is what he has manifested in his life. ईश्वर has not bought this Tirth. ईश्वर से क्या मतलब? वो तो है ही नहीं ईश्वर. But the Jeev has manifested this Tirth. क्या है वो बात? What is that? How one Jeev has manifested this Tirth, we will see that. क्या हुआ? Huh? Is it cold? Very cold, therefore some people are sleeping. So, सब पहले कर दो भैया, ये तो बाद में करो. अच्छा चलो भाई, please see me. Don't see him. In the past, in the same place where you went today, there was a hut. It was not a temple. And there one Rishi, whose name was Gautam Rishi, he was. You have been familiar with the name Gautam Rishi. He comes in Ramayana also, the husband of Ahilya. So Ahilya ji and Gautam Rishi both were living. And he was austere. Again I told you, austerity means the austerity means the way through which you can collect the cosmic power is personally for yourself. The process through which you can collect some of the infinite cosmic power for yourself, the process and the mindset that in your life that cosmic power manifests, that is called austerity. I had been mentioning it and I hope you are understanding also. So it is written in, I am just taking from Shiv Puran. It is written there means So in Shivpura, in this there was one mountain, and the mountain was what you saw behind was Brahmagiri Parvat. Brahmagiri Parvat, that was there. And here he was doing austerity, and in spite of that, for 100 years there was a famine there. Everybody was in trouble, and so much famine was there that whole earth was without even a grass also. Then what to do? Famine means the result of your cosmic pap. Samashti pap expresses as Adidev Tap. That is called Adidev Tap. So everybody was going here and there. So he was thinking now what to do. Who? Gautam Rishi, because he was a Rishi. The work of a saint is to remove the sorrows of others. Taking the sorrows, removing the sorrows. You cannot remove sorrows unless you can take sorrows. So he did austerity again, specific austerity he did, Gautam Rishi. But this time it was focused to get Varuna Devata. Varuna Devata is the Adhishtata Devata of water. If you're American, water. They don't say water, water. Water. 29. And what? So there he did austerity. 29. Fine. I went to Chicago. I went to that counter. He said, give me a passport. Okay, what? Understood? Passport. यहाँ बोलते passport. Passport. Anyway, so you have to get tuned when you are living there. You understand really what they are saying. But if you have gone first time, you have to really focus. After some time, you get habituated. And some change also. Some change, and there they start living and behaving. I mean, they're talking like that. No problem, no problem. So here, Varun Devata, I tell you, Devatas are everywhere. But Devatas are not going to come. They are very thirsty for Shraddha, Tapasya, Anandata, Bhakti, etc. Therefore, you do Kalash Puja. If you have seen the priest, they will put their hand on the Kalash. They have some mango leaves are there, and they will sprinkle. And therefore, the water which is there, it is called Tirtham, for which they line in the temple also. They do a lot of Avan, so Varuna Devata is invoked. So there, he prayed, Varuna Devata came in front of him. This is the power of a person. I mean, any introduction, real introduction of the person is which area he has gone through pain. Pain anyway, pain will come in his life. But which area he has deliberately taken pain for some higher purpose. Anyway, pain will definitely come later or sooner. So when Varuna Devata came in front of Gautam Rishi, so he said, please ask what you want. Although Varun must be knowing it. There is no need to ask. इतना फेमिन भी अब इतना तपस्या करें सब पता ही होगा. But why to ask? Anyway, but they wanted that everybody should know. So he said, well, please, if you are very happy, please do one thing. Please start having the rains and shower and remove the famine. Varun Devata said, by Dekho, Gautam Rishi, the point is that people have lot of sins, and therefore if I do this showering of the rains, it will be interfering with the fruit of action. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. But Gautam Rishi said, but I also did so much, give the fruit of action also. He said, yes, I'm giving. He said, for you specifically I'll give you, not for everybody. And not for everybody I'm going to give, because they have not done any tapasya. You have done it, therefore you will specifically get the fruit. And that place where you went in the morning, if you have seen the sanctum, I don't know anybody had gone inside the sanctum or not, earlier or now. Somebody have gone. Huh? It's not that easy, but any time I have gone, God has invited me, and today also He ushered me inside. So what Varun Devata did, so he said, do one thing. Who said to whom? Varun ji said to Gautam ji, he said, put your hand inside the earth. He put it like that. Make some hole like this. This much is scooped. He said, now I am going to be present here. And the amount of water that I am going to be present here will be the infinite, that will constant flow throughout. I hope you understood that. So there if you see, it is called Godavari is there, but there Varunji came and Varun Devata is constantly flowing there. Perennial source, what you call. And not only this, he said, I'll give you something which you have not asked also. Human being is such, what we expect, most of the people perform below their expectation. Relative, husband, wife, what you had thought about the wife or husband, most of the time it is lesser than what you had thought. Most of the time. Sometimes it may be more, I'm not saying anything. But what image you had before marriage, BM and AM is different. After marriage, what you had thought, she or he both had underperformed. Similarly, it will be with children, similarly, of course, with the in-laws, similarly with the office. Most 80% places, the people, what expectation you had, you keep on lowering your expectation with the people. हम तो ऐसे ही करते हैं भाई, हमें तो ये समझ में आता है इतना सोचे तो इस चीज से नीचे निकला पे और कम कर दो, नहीं कर पाए और कम कर दो, इससे और कम कर दो. But with the devatas this is not there. Expected was that you just give shower. He said, no, this is what you had asked, but now I will give you something. Varun ji said to Gautam Rishi. He said, now this place where I have been residing now, this will become not only a tirth, akshayam cha jalam testu tirtha bhutam mahamune tava namna cha vikyatam shitavet tad bhavishyati. He said, this place will be known by your name. And not only this, dan, home, tapasya, all this, what will be done here will have tremendous fruit. If you know Sarpa dosh, this place is known to remove the Sarpa dosh, Kal dosh. Those who don't know, don't worry. But, and he went away. Who? Varunji went away. He said, Acha, chalo bhai. Ab everywhere famine was there. Not female, don't hear something. Famine. Everywhere famine was there. अब बताओ, अब only he had, देखो पुण्य का ये प्रभाव होता है. पुण्य means, अब भाई अधिकस्य अधिकम फलम, अल्पस्य अल्पम फलम. If somebody has something in more, you don't just say it's so lucky. No, he must have done something. Right? You can't have an effect without a cause. Don't just brush off one simple word called lucky. Lucky means some fluke has happened. Nothing is called fluke here. By chance, nothing is by chance. Nothing is by accident. किया उन लोग को, किसी ने तो किसी को नहीं मिला वाटर, इनको मिल गया वाटर. He got the water. One very nice shloka is there. Our time is very less. So if I am not able to complete, I'll continue that in our next discourse. Because this is our center of our life. Understanding has to be clearer. Dayalu, Amadasparsham, Upakari, Jitendriya. He said 4 people, there are 4 qualities which hold any institution or any house or society or any office. Any person should have 4 things. What are the 4 things? First thing is Dayalu. Dayalu means one who identifies with the sorrows and joys of others. I mean, somebody you like because he melts with your sorrows and joys. Somebody you don't understand because he doesn't understand me properly. You feel he doesn't understand what to do. Dayalu. Dayalu understands. You feel that I can say and he will be really touched if I can share. आज बहुत बुखार हो रहा है. अरे बुखार हो गया क्या करने वाले? अच्छा क्या हुआ? कहाँ? अभी दवाई लाते हैं. So somebody said बुखार, you are fever. It happens. Change of season. चला गया. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा. मजा नहीं आता. जरा हमको समझाओ कुछ. दयालु, amadasparsham, one who is not touched by abhiman. Abhimani person is a breaker, house breaker, society breaker, institution breaker. When a person doesn't have abhiman, he does not seek too much of attention. And if he gets neglected or is insulted, his reaction is minimal. Because he doesn't want his bigger image. He doesn't expect a lot. Every Abhimani person expects a lot. And therefore their expectation cannot be met. And when it cannot be met, then they feel very upset about it. So he is he reacts to it. When he lives in a house or lives in society, because he hurts many people, because people don't want to fulfill expectation of the one who demands it. Second point. Third is upkari. Upkari means whose definition of I is very big. In his eye, my eye is also included. He is not a microcosmic eye. Like ambassador is there. Ambassador's eye is the country's eye. Upkari, not apkari. Apkari means one who does opposite to that. Those who don't know proper Hindi, they should not speak properly. So at the vote of thanks, I was there many times. बोले स्वामी जी ने हम पर बहुत अपकार किया. Apkar means he has done something which is wrong. बहुत अपकार किया. Upkar means up is a prefix, kri is a dhatu. So upkar means through which your eye is very big eye. You are not confined to your small body. You feel, no, in my eye as everybody's eye should be there. Otherwise, how will the house be held? In house you have to see how are you? How is she? She is upset, she is sad, he is happy, he is not happy. And if somebody is not, supposing he is wrongly unhappy, then also you attend in some other manner. You need more compassionate. You need more, not of judgment and discrimination and not of, not of rejection, but he needs more compassion and time. He needs more time. Some student was failing in our class, so some good teachers were saying, he said, don't say he has failed. He needs more time, you say. You need 1 year, he may need 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन के. He said, don't give up on him. Upkari. अच्छा है ना? Upkar. And last is Jitendriya. Jitendriya means which samas? Bahubri. Jitani indriyani asya. So Jitendriya means one who is, otherwise how will you do tapasya? In tapasya you have to restrain yourself, you have to stop something which the senses demand. Who has reduced the the supply of the organs to the senses, so that the demand is also reduced from the senses. So demand of the senses is dependent on supply of the senses. Every day you hear satsangs, automatically mind will demand satsang. The whole camp will be over. On first, second, when you go back, then you will see what mind will demand. You will say, where is the bus going? This question will come. हाँ, अब कौन सा दर्शन करना है? Because this has been given to the mind, or it may also demand, I want second serving. Where is the spread? Bed sheet with the spread there. फिर वही भिंडी और आलू की सब्जी. गया वो सब. So this was the quality of Gautam Rishi. And he was living in the same place where we had gone in the morning, in the temple. That time temple was not there. Now what happened? New thing happened now. Tell me what could have happened. What could have happened? Huh? Rain? Now this news spread that there is water there. So he had started sowing the crops and cultivated rice. And he invited all the rishis and everybody to come near his ashram. Not that why should others have my water. So he became very popular now, because he was serving everybody. To become popular, you have to first give up something. So he became as if the darling of everybody's eyes, that he is the one. Everybody learns, all spread the same area where you are. This was all surrounded by that particular rishis, etc. And his punya also started increasing, because giving the food is a big punya. His merits were increasing. And that time, somebody got little jealous. And his name was Are. Somebody's goodness, somebody's badness is predictable. He thought, let me do something so that he doesn't shake my own throne. If you are in a power, whether in office or somewhere, always you will have threat. Therefore, don't have lot of power. Have powerful. Have all powerful. Don't be with power. Anybody who is in power is always scared. Je kami, lolup jagmahi, kutil kaaki sabai nirai. Maybe he is afraid. You know what happened after that? These wives and his wife was Gautam Rishi's wife, and these wives, other Rishi's wife, now they had to come and fetch water all the time. Now problems are going to start. अभी तो प्रॉब्लम आने लगी. So one day they said, no, I won't allow you to fetch water. Rishi's wife said to Gautam Rishi, Muni's wife, Jagda? This Jha Shabd is said, Jagda, Janjak, Jik, Jamal, Jamila. This Jha is such complicated in writing also. सारा झा से ही है. बड़े बड़ा झाम में आज फंस गए. बहुत झिक हो रही है. झक्की है. ये झा का कुछ ऐसा ही है. So then there was a little tough. Ab she went to Gautam Rishi and they went to their own respective husbands. It is very easy to poison somebody's ears, shake the faith. And any husband is maximum influenced by the wife. Therefore, she is called Dharma Patni. Wife or mother, as the case may be. Therefore, she can really spoil the mind and she can give lot of peace also. Well, wife is not influenced by the husband. Maybe, I am not saying she is not, she may or may not be. अब ये रोना धोना शुरू हो गया इनका। बोले सी वी आर गोइंग टू फेच वाटर, शी फॉट विद मी, रोज रोज सुनाना शुरू किया। पानी नहीं तो दूसरी प्रॉब्लम, तब दूसरी आ गई। So don't think problems will be over. I was sitting with Guruji in his lounge one in Sanjeevani, in his cottage. So somebody said, old cottage, not new one. He said, you know, Gurudev has said even this will pass away. Guruji said the next will come. There is nothing called where people are there. They are not saints and sages. They have ordinary mind, jealousy, काम, क्रोध. बोले आश्रम में भी झगड़ा होता है, क्यों? वहाँ भी माइंड है भाई. वहाँ कोई सिद्ध ऋषि मुनि है क्या? ऋषि में भी झगड़ा हो जाता है कभी कभी तो. बोले ऐसा यहाँ भी होता है? हाँ यहाँ भी होता है, बस यहाँ डॉक्टर है, इलाज जल्दी हो जाता है. डॉक्टर इज ऑन द राउंड, सो ट्रीटमेंट इज लिटिल इजियर. अब झगड़ा हो गया यहाँ पे. अब now those rishis also got upset with Gautam Rishi and ये लोग, दो लोग. अब see the irony. Because of him only they are getting water and every food they forgot. I'll tell you one small thing. Maximum people I have seen, they forget what we have done for them. बहुत कृतज्ञ होते हैं लोग. भगवान नहीं, भगवान will give from somewhere. But because he was getting more popular and more, he was charmed, therefore there was a group. अब क्या किया जाए भाई? अब क्या किया जाए? Wait, still the Shivji has to come. So they did upasana of Ganesh ji. विघ्नार्थम गौतमस्यैव नाना पूजोपहार कैहि गणेशम पूजयामासु समकृद्धा ते कुबुद्धया. Now they, so that his austerity can somehow he can be put down. So Ganesh ji came. Ganesh ji said, "Bhai, what can I do?" Ganesh ji knew, but still he asked. So he said, "Do one thing. Let Gautam be ousted from his ashram." Lo, I told you now. Moment power comes, you start having a problem. हाँ, घर में जब कम पैसा होता है लोग साथ साथ रहते. When the money was less in the house, सब बच्चे सब साथ साथ. जहां किसी के पास पैसा ज्यादा आया तब प्रॉब्लम शुरू हो जाती. गणेश जी said, भाई, are you in senses? Is it right? उपस्कृतम पुरायस्तु तेभ्यो दुखम हितम नहीं. First of all, you drank all the water. You are eating lot of curd rice. And lot of rice you are eaten. And now for him only you are going to create a problem. They said, see what is my problem is solved. Don't ask all these questions, etc. Ganeshji said, why? The person who is neech cannot become sajjan and sajjan cannot become neech. One who is really low, he can't go high. High cannot go low. He said, but do something, don't give all these things. I know all these things, but we are possessed by our own nature. Do something, he is ousted. Ganeshji said, okay. But you will be at the problem. Your intentions are not good. Intentions not good means hidden agenda is there. Something, some jealousy is there, some kind of negativity is there, a person is not very positive. अच्छा नहीं भाव है. कहाँ पे उनका भाव इतना अच्छा that he did tapasya for everybody. So what Ganesh ji did, he became a deliberate, totally a frail cow he became. Who? Ganesh ji. And Ganesh ji entered into that area where you entered into the premises of that whole area as a cow. And he started eating the rice paddy. So Gautam Rishi saw. When Gautam Rishi saw, he thought if the cow eats everything, then how will I serve? So the blade of grass he threw like that. Hish! And the cow died. जल्दी खत्म भी हो गई. Understood why cow died? Why? To get him the sin of Gohatya, that you have killed the cow. And Gohatya was a very big sin then. Now also, but especially from the hand of a rishi. All the party got into picture now. They were very happy. They said, now get out. You are a killer of cow. He said, but I did not do anything. He said, no, you have killed the cow. And Indra also did one more thing. You know what he did? He started showering rain on other areas so that people don't come to his ashram to eat a lot. So his punya can be lessened. Gautam Rishi said, Hare. He said, but you killed it. Whether it by touching it doesn't matter, but you killed the cow. Then what to do? He did not think at that time, see what mistake I did. I should not have called them. Unnecessarily I gave water. We would have made. सब अच्छा करते हैं कभी-कभी. Sometimes you do everything good, still bad result comes. The intermediate time, not at the. You know what they say? Everything will be fine at the end. If it is not okay, it is not the end. Then Hindi picture you have to see. End of a movie is, if something is still some sequel is remaining. Bahubali 2. Then second part is there. So he said, what to do now? देखो ऐसा होता है और बहुत बार होगा in your life you have done very good for somebody and from that person only you will get some maximum problem. And then don't regret. Then say, see what I have to do, I have done. Please note goodness and badness. Very typical equation is there. 99% of goodness can be conquered by 1% of badness. From 99% of goodness, moment you say expect, it will go to 0%. Goodness only works when it is 100%. Percentage it won't work. आप पूरा अच्छा करते रहो तभी काम होगा, नहीं तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. Like some of the medicines are there. It works when you take the whole course. That too for a long time. He had no regret. Gautam Rishi. He could have kept the water and not allowed all these things to happen. बच जाती सब तमाशा ना होता आज गाय वाय नहीं मरती. He said, listen Gautam, all Rishi is gone. 3 times you do circumambulation. Of what? Earth. Go on walking earth 3 times. After that, you do 100 times parikrama of Brahmagiri Parvat. Or, I am giving you a shorter option. Or, you bring Ganga ji here. He said, where to get Ganga ji? It's all famine. He says, your problem. 1 crore time you make Parthiv Shiling. 1 crore means 10 million. Parthiv Shiling means they take a mud and clay and then make and from that Ganga water you do Abhishek. This way your prayashchit will be done. But right now, please get out of this place. देखो एक होती ब्राह्मण बुद्धि, एक होती क्षत्रिय बुद्धि. Understand? No? Buddhi, not I'm not jati. I'm not talking about jati. Jati I'll talk about later on. Something is doing wrong. Let me give him left and right. बक करता है. मारेंगे उसको आज. I'll take him to the court. I'll take him to the Supreme Court. In front of Justice Chandrachud. हाँ भाई, Justice Chandrachud. You don't know? He's CGI. Huh? चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया. हाँ, चंद्रचूड़, उनके फादर भी चीफ जस्टिस हैं. हाँ, बहुत परहेज कर. लेट मी टेक द केस ऑफ द सुप्रीम. हम भी मारे, हम भी श्राप दे देंगे तुमको. क्षत्रिय बुद्धि. Don't react inside and be humble outside. Brahman buddhi is there. I don't want to waste my time in fighting. For me, quietness of mind is very important. Let me do my jap tap and find a solution through jap tap, puja, path, Ishwar Aradhana. I will go to the super court, not Supreme Court. Justice Chandrasekhar. Understood? Ah, Chandrasekhar, yes. Not Chandrachud. हाँ, बीच में मत रहो. और खुल के लड़ना तो खुल के लड़ो. फिर कोर्ट जाओ, बंदूक चलाओ, कुछ भी करो. देन डू ओपनली. और फिर इन किडनैपिंग हो गई, यू कैन बी किल्ड, फैमिली कैन बी डिस्ट्रॉयड, चाइल्ड कैन बी किडनैप्ड, ऑल दिस थिंग, दैट ऑल विल बी प्रोसेस. देन गो थ्रू इट. No, I don't want to. If you have a dumb incapacity, if you don't feel like that, search your solution. I'm repeating it. Through your upasana, sadhana, meditation, japa, puja. As I started, you create a powerhouse to catch the cosmic power in you and give and get the solution through the cosmic power. This is called Brahman Shakti. Well, my problems are very big. Your problems are not big. Your tapasya and faith is small. Well, he creates all the problem. No, he is not a problem creator. He is an ego invoker. He is an attachment invoker in you. He has invoked and provoked your ego, which was already hiding inside. It was in hibernation in the camp. What? Nothing. So, how many animals go into hibernation? When it rains, then they start coming out. देखो, ये दोनों लोग, कौन लोग? ऋषि गौतम एंड अहिल्या प्रणाम करके चल दिए. सब कुछ उन्होंने बनाया, बस सब छोड़ गए. चले आगे. ये नहीं क्या angry inside, jealous inside, shouting inside. This is our ordinary person's way of seeing a situation. Person has not, बहुत अंदर दम नहीं है इसके, चिक 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 करने वाला आदमी. That Madan Lal Chikki was good. Yesterday and last night. What was Madan Lal Chikki? Magan Lal. That Chikki, some of you purchased, quite a rush was there. लिया हमने थोड़ा सा. चिक्की, चिक चिक इज नॉट. चुपचाप बोले भगवान कुछ, God is going to give us something bigger. अहिल्या का दिमाग नहीं ठीक था. ये शांत. क्या है? समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तुल्य निंदास्तुतिर्मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेत स्थिरमतिः भक्तिमान में प्रियो नरः. एकदम शांत. It is easy to be quiet. And outside situations are also good. Well, my good time is going on. Sure. What do you mean good time? Huh? कोई बोल ही नहीं रहा है. Good time means situation is as per your nature. Marriage was there yesterday. I had a glance from the top. क्या बढ़िया मैरिज हो रही थी. Nice buffet system was there. It was scanning from that corner to this corner. You had seen or not? It was very long. People were there. कितना अच्छा लग रहा होगा उन लोग को. If you keep me there for 10 minutes, oh my God, sickness starts. And I was thinking, they were so happy. They are celebrating a delusion. Mamta is a delusion, and this is the Mamta there. They are very happy about it. And maybe some of you, if your mind is not so much Rajasic, Sattvic person put in a Rajasic environment, you will feel unfit and misfit, not unfit, misfit there. All these things, music are going on. And you are putting there. खाने में क्या चाहिए? पतली खिचड़ी मिल जाए. थिन खिचड़ी आई. There is nothing called bad time if your samskar was not against the situation. You say something is bad time because your vasana is opposing the situation which is against your ego and attachment. If you have less ego and less attachment, I don't think so you can have a very bad time. Because what situation is snatching from you, you don't want it. Somebody gave me a wig, will I be happy? Wig. I'm not talking about a deer. I don't know you'll be happy or not. No? It is deliberately you took out here. And after that somebody snatched away. I will not be sad because I had no desire for it. So, situation is not a big problem. Problem is that you are misfit because your prarabdha is attacking your ego and attachment continuously. Because Gautam Rishi did not have lot of ego. He did not feel neglected or persecuted or cheated. Tell me what he thought. There is something bigger to come. For now and for future. And God sat in their minds, Ahilya, and wanted me to do tapasya. And therefore, let us do and bring out the Ganges. कितना मुश्किल था. एक गंगा लाने में भगीरथ जी की 3 जनरेशन चली गई. अंशुमान, दिलीप, भगीरथ. He had to bring one bucket of water to the neighbor is such a challenge. You must have got all this exercise. Sometime water is not there in your house, you must have got from somewhere. सभी को कभी न कभी कुछ नहीं. Every day in your whole life water is there impossible. Someday must be there when there is no water in your house. You got it from somewhere, from the house, from the shop. The container you must have purchased, something like that. देख रहे हो? He was not sad. When you have a faith, you see much farther than the situation. Ordinary person sees only 5 years, 2 years. Immediate loss, immediate gain is very important for him. Adi bhautik loss and adi bhautik gain, adhyatmik is not concerned. Very far off gain. They did all the austerity to invoke the grace of Lord Shiva there. Not here, somewhere else, because you are austere here. I mean, you are defined by where you seek solution from. And ultimately, remember the austerity? Many times I have defined. Huh? Holding on one higher thought for a long time in spite of pain until the thought becomes an object. Well, slowly, say in slow motion. Holding on to higher thought, okay? Holding on to higher thought, okay? And one thought, okay? For a long time, okay? In spite of difficulties, okay? Till that thought becomes the God's thought. So that He converts the thought into an object. What is inside will become outside. Itna bada kaam. I hope you understand. Hold this thought. And there, 1 year, 2 years, people were living for hundreds of years that time. Their body was so much tuned. This was in Satyuga, etc. Kalyug is Anna Pradhan, so here is very short time. And Shivji manifested. हमने बोला ना, you are defined by which area, which bigger area you have gone through pains. When you say, no, what is your educational qualification, sir? When you say, no, I am doctor or I am engineer or I am a medicine person or I am a businessman, it means, have you gone through some concentration process somewhere you have focused your mind for a long time? वो गौतम ऋषि थे. अतः प्रसन्न सदा सशिवः वरं ब्रूहि महामुने प्रसन्नोऽहं सुभक्त्या ते इत्युवाच कृपानिधिः. Shivji was very happy. He said, I am very pleased to see your it is written here, subhaktya. Prasannoham subhaktya. Devotion means identification with the beloved's mind. What is your will be my will. Any time when I and you will have difference of opinion, you will win, I will lose. You will be victorious in my life, I will be loser. I will be always small, you will be always big. For you, I can go through any pains. Many. I have no regret whatever you will do. I have complete trust on you, faith in you. ये सब सुनने में इतना अच्छा लगता है. But this can happen only with God. He said, please ask the moon. अब शिवजी knew what he is doing wrong. ये हर देवता यही पूछता है. सब पता था इनको. Maybe we also should understand properly, those who are writing. So, Gautam Rishi said, he offered namaskar. Who? Gautam Rishi. To whom? To Shiva. He did not ask, give me Ganges. First he saw the beautiful form of Lord Shiva. पहले दर्शन को रूप देख लो. Lot of forms you saw. Nageshwar also you know. Shivji's big photograph also you have. सब जगह देखिए आप. प्रणम्य शंकरम स्तुत्वा and then Badhanjali Putta Sthita, he folded his palms. जो जानते हो कौन जीता है आपको? Who has conquered you? Who has won over you? Who was very humble on you? जो थोड़ा सा दब गया आपसे, जो नहीं दबा वो हार गया आपको. You know what he said? गौतम ऋषि, निष्पापम कुरु माम देवा. बोले प्लीज मेक मी सिनलेस. इनका तो सिन भी नहीं था. If we were there, please first punish those people. Those who troubled me. Give them a befitting reply. It was a slap on their face. Nishpapam kuru mam deva abravit iti sa Gautama. बोले हमसे कुछ गलती कभी हुई होगी, कहीं हुई होगी. Somewhere I must have made mistake. Sometimes you don't see immediate mistake. The fruit has come from कहीं से टक्कर खा के आ रहा. You have not seen that portion. You have not seen any much of our actions of our past. Now you say I have not done any action. But what you have seen in the past? Which action I have done in the past? That only God will tell. But I want to see all my action. You will go mad. This bird's actions you are seeing, you are so guilty. So Shivji was very happy. You know, हर बॉल पे छक्का लगा देते. Every response is so that they score very high goodwill. हम लोग हर बॉल पे क्लीन बोल देते. Shivji said, धन्योसी, कृतकृत्योसी, निष्पापोसी सदा मुने. Oh Muni, you are ever sinless. You have done everything. And those are wicked people who were done, they were hypocrites and they only created problem for you. They were dusht, they were very, very bad. They are papi, durachara, they are hatyare. By their seeing only others will become papi. They are so big sinners. And there is no repentance for them. If somebody troubles your mother, father, child, how can you be happy? ये ना अपना बनाया उन्होंने. So this way, Shivji was a little angry with them now. Earlier he was not so angry because relation was not that dense. है कि नहीं? Supposing somebody troubles a girl. You just saw this person is whistling to that girl, you know. Why this boy whistles? You should not do like that. But supposing you marry that girl, and then he whistles. खून खोल जाए. ठीक कह रहे ना? I try to simplify. Gautam Uvac. Now see the response. ऋषिभिर्तैर् महेशान ह्युपकार कृतो महान यद्येवं न कृतं तैस्तु दर्शनं मे कुतो भवेत्. He said those were not wicked. They did the biggest merit they did. If they had not done all those things, you will not be standing in front of me. I told you, no? Maturity means the ability to see far ahead and far behind. Then you will be a very quiet person. Anybody reacts between you only see 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 1 month, 2 months, 1 day, 2 day. Dhanyaste rishaya yaistu. Well, these rishis are dhanya actually. Mahyam shubtaram kritam. They did maximum kalyan for me. They did durachar, no doubt. But for me, I could only chant Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Thousands of years have passed, Bhagavan. Nothing else is in my mind. I think I was too attached to feeding and everything. There was a bigger experience for me. Since something is lost, remember, you'll be getting something bigger if you know how to take it. Shivji was now more happy with this response. He said, okay, now come back to your place now. आ गए वहां पे? कहां पे? Now he came in Trymbakeshwar. The same place where the water was there, original place. He said, but I want Ganges also. Ganga ji said, I won't come. I won't be separated from you. कुछ हल्की सी इसमें गड़बड़ी होने लगी. Anyway, Shivji was here, where you had darshan, and expressed in Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. This is the pind. One pindi is there, of the size of a thumb. 3 pindis are there. One is here, one is here, one is here. Huh? So you are supposing you are here and this is Garbhagriha. So this is Shivji and this is 2 pindi. This one is Shivji. And the water is giving abhishek on this Shivji, not on this 2. So water is constantly pouring on this. This was Brahma Devata. This is Brahmaji, this is Vishnu, this is Shivji. But Shivji's form is all 3. Therefore called Trymbakeshwar. Trymbakeshwar, that means who has 3 pindis. 3 eyes, his meaning is there. That 3 and this 3 don't mix. So this is 3 pindis are there. He expressed in this form. He said for all the people to come in the future. Already Varuna Devata made it the Tirth, but I am going to make it Mahatirth. And Jyotirling will express here. It is not a man-made. So when you came later on, they had put something on that. But some silver they had. But before that also, they cover it and they open on Monday, I think. From 4 to 5, something like that is there. This was the story of Trymbakeshwar. There is a small Ganga ji was, when he wanted to take bath, who? Gautam Rishi? That Ganga ji disappeared. बोले अरे आप क्या करें? Then he went there. Ganga ji was playing hide and seek, coming, disappearing and appearing. Then he put kusha grass and just you be here. And then Godavari came from Brahmagiri Parvat. Godavari started flowing. बोलिए गोदावरी मैया की जय. वो गोदावरी नदी आ गई और ये भी गोदावरी हो गई जहां से आ रही है. That is also Godavari river is there. Perennial sources. One is on the top. Then that goes to Nasik. Nasik. This is Nasik. This place is called Nasik. Why Nasik? Because Supnakha, there is a place. Panchvati is here. Where the nose of that Supnakha was cut by Lakshmanji. That was called Nashik. It is Nashik, not Nasik. Nashik. Marathi में Nashik होगा. Nashik, है ना? हाँ. Nasik. नासिका से आ गया नासिक आ गया. Oh. ये हुआ. Ganga ji was very happy. And ultimately, all rishis also came back. अब उनका तो क्या कल्याण होगा. उमा संत के यही बड़ाई, मंद करत जो करत भलाई. हाँ, मंद करत जो वो उमंग देखो. वो ऋषि भी आ गए. But Shivji was not happy. If Shivji is not happy, you will not have knowledge, you will not have faith, you will not have Guru. Unhappy Guru, Shivji means 3 things. Unavailable Guru, unavailable faith, and not having sufficient knowledge. बस खत्म हो गया आदमी, बेकार हो गया, फिर तो परेशान हो गया. फेथ के बिना तो everybody is unhappy because faith is not there. इतना फेथ हो या इतना चाहिए तो इतना ही है. And this is the small story of Trymbakeshwar. There is more. Ganga ji took the form of a woman and she went away. And we are fortunate enough today that you all have come here. Not because you wanted it only. You wanted many things in life. Many things did not happen. Opposite happened. But because God wanted to see you and make you His devotee and make you feel fortunate throughout life, that I have also visited Trymbakeshwar. And many have visited second, third time, I think. That is also good, but at least you have come and you had darshan of Sakshat Shivling, who is not man-made. I'm repeating it because Gautam Rishi said, be situated in this form only here. Don't move away from here now. And in the Kali Yuga, etc., when people will be coming, they will have your darshan and their sins will go away. Many temple was made, destroyed, but last was renovated in 200, 300 years back by one Peshwa. He renovated that temple and made it. This Peshwa Bajirao Khan tha. ठीक है? So this was the story. And I think all of you have offered some flower. Your flower has gone. Don't think I could not go inside. God has seen that you have come. बस उतना काफ़ी है. उनको रूल्स को रहने दो ना. सब लोग जाएंगे, उसको बार बार टच करेंगे. Everything will get disturbed. इतनी भीड़ में सबका दर्शन हो. Why do you think only I should have darshan? Everybody should have darshan. If everybody goes inside, some won't come out also. Some will fall here and there. इतना और टाइम लग जाएगा. कितना अच्छा है कि आप यहाँ आए हैं. This whole thing is a dham now. This is dham mahima. Keep yourself tuned to the Lord. Keep us chanting in name and keep us saying mentally, thank you to the Lord. अगर वो नहीं चाहते ना, you could have created some problem in the office or house or health issue. He has many ways to stop you. हाँ, कई लोग आते आते रह गए, कई लोग रहते रहते आ गए. Some were not to come, they just came last moment. Gate crashers. They are not great crashers. They are invited urgently by Bhagwan invite. उनको आप धन्यवाद देना, उनको आप प्रणाम करना और उनसे बोलना आप हमको अगेन कॉल मी एंड थैंक यू फॉर ग्रेसिंग माई लाइफ. एटलीस्ट ऑन द लास्ट डे ऑफ योर लाइफ ऑल्सो यू रिमेंबर आई हैड विजिटेड ज्योतिर्लिंग. कुछ तो पुण्य हो गया, छोटा मोटा जो कुछ भी हो, बहुत नहीं तो कुछ तो हमारा पुण्य हो गया. सो विद दिस इमोशंस यू गो अहेड टू शिरडी एंड अदर ज्योतिर्लिंग. विल सी. Time is over. 10 minutes back. So you will have a quick lunch and 2:30. थोड़ा सा हम ज़रा सेट कर लें, हमारे पूजा से टाइम लग रहा है. So I will adjust. We try to be 2:40 कर देते हैं. 2:40 कर देते हैं. ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 ओम हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की बोलिए. श्री त्रयंबकेश्वर भगवान की जय. श्री गौतम ऋषि की जय. गोदावरी मैया की जय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति. शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
नाथ नारायण वासुदेव